On the apartment is an old man, so that's the whole trick is old.
Exactly. Yeah.
I'm with Jerry. That smack while they eat.
Definitely psycho.
Like it's something that chick like.
So I started like when I was 15. I started hustling, trying to make some money. But I started
saying that y'all know about these benches, but she didn't say benches.
No, she said it.
What's good? What's good, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Apartment 4A. Fellas, it's that time. What's going on? How y'all be?
Hey.
Doing good.
What's good?
It's good. It's good. We got a lot to talk about. It is, especially for us who are into sports, it is mid-season of the NFL. College football has about 3 games left. The NBA and NHL has started, and we just crowned new World Series champions. So there's a lot going on in sports outside of the fact that some of these players and former players are making headlines all over the place. So today we're gonna jump right into it. This is our mid-season sports wrap. We will touch a little bit of everything or as much as we can. As we start off, we do have our Apartment 4A Fantasy Football League. I am currently in last place. I am
I'm pretty close to you.
terrible.
Yeah.
I think the 2 guests that we got in to play with us, they are in first and second place. So
Sound about right.
we're gonna have to kind of get that together.
Well, we gentlemen, we know how to treat our guests. First time, we treat you nice. Next time, yeah.
That's right. That's right. If we beat you every time, you might not play no more.
Exactly. Taking it easy on them.
I'm trying to beat you every time.
Well, it ain't working.
So you got to get it
I know,
together,
right?
man.
I know, right? I'm gonna bounce back.
It's been a weird season, man, especially in NFL. A lot of the teams who are typically, well, at least for the last 10 years, have been up are kind of down. There's new teams or teams who hadn't typically been at the top are up. And so, it's all over the place. And then you throw injuries on top of that. I mean, what do you do?
Hey, man, next man up. Keep playing.
That's all you can do.
What you do when you run out of people?
And if don't nobody understand that, the New Orleans Saints understand that next man up. You keep playing.
That's why I made the statement, because
Man,
I feel this. Next week, hey man, at this point, you gotta let them backups get in, show why they in the NFL, and they might get a spot on the team. Cause hey, right now, a lot of the backups on the Saints is playing harder than some of the starters. So I'd rather keep them backups in.
hey, y'all got some spare. Y'all got some spare quarterbacks, man.
We got 2. Which one you want?
They just dropped a quarterback today.
One that preferably comes with a head coach attached to it.
I wish I could help you with that.
Man,
I told y'all what to do. Y'all just transition your quarterback to the coach.
the quarterback, Matt Ryan.
Matt Ryan, just go. I think he would do a better job coaching than quarterback.
Might well let him coach. He ain't even playing right now.
He ain't playing.
Gotta do something, make him earn his money.
It's wild out there. I mean, you got the NFC South. Every team in the NFC South got a losing record. So the Saints, y'all still got a shot, man. Y'all win.
Hey, that's the bright side about it. That's the upside. We can still win the division. We just got to go on a good run. Yep. And they don't want us in the playoff. They don't want that. Cause we gonna ruin somebody's playoff hopes.
So y'all don't know somebody way.
If they let us in, we gonna upset some people.
It's
Look
funny,
Terrence
but
down
it's so true. I mean,
oh man,
you got the Colts as Eric was talking about them a little bit. You know, I guess they just flipped the coin over there. I mean, they fired they coach and then decided we just gonna pick somebody who used to play for the Colts.
He used to play.
yeah, random guy.
Has 0 years.
Hey, you,
Bro.
Of coaching.
Called up.
You
Hey,
do
man,
good on Sunday morning. You do good analysis.
Hey,
Come on
Mr.
and analyze the team.
Mr. Saturday, you know that bet we made about 15 years ago?
That's what-
You won, man. You head coach now, baby.
Come
all
on
you.
now.
Yeah.
That's wild. When I saw that come across my phone, I said, I guess, I mean, but you have, I know it had to be someone else in line or on
Anybody.
already on staff.
Yeah.
They're literally
That you can
was the
promote.
defensive coordinator, offensive coordinator on the team.
Yeah.
Right.
Like,
Promote, but now we're gonna get a NFL analysis
bro.
to be the interior head coach. You know, hey man, anything's possible.
I understand desperation, right?
That's what
You know, things going so bad. You just don't want nobody who really associated with the current regime to come in and take over. That's the only justification. But then it's like, get somebody who actually got a regime, and a track record.
got some right.
Right now, we're just rolling the dice, and all our dice got ones on all the sides right now. Like, we about to crap out.
snake eyes, left and right.
Hey man, you never know. He might inspire the great turnaround with the Colts.
Yeah, I can see that coming. Him coming in, doing terrible, and then being like, you know what, we actually should put some effort into our next coaching hire, and not hire a quarterback who's retiring now.
And paid him.
Just things to think about, you know.
Paid him some good money.
He got a last name Saturday. That means he always ready for Sunday.
Ooh,
Not
that's
at all.
how that's
You
how
gonna hurt
you
yourself.
that's how you open up the motivation speech on Sunday. That's how you kick it off.
I'm already at the end. My last name Saturday. It's time to start new.
Telling
They
you.
gonna be like you at the end, all right. You at the end.
Hey,
It's
well, at
funny.
least he can hop
There's
on
a
the
lot of-
bandwagon and be like, if I ain't Colts, who is Colts? Right?
You want
Gotta block for the best, baby.
I guess. Hey, at this point, like I say, NFL season, I think some team they just trying whatever they can do to motivate the teams.
Well, me and Terrence have a matchup coming up this Sunday. The Vikings play the Bills.
Bill ain't got no quarterback, huh? Yeah, boy.
Yeah, I hope they don't play because that's the only way we're gonna win.
Oh, what you call this all down?
Yeah.
From that hit to the hand.
Nah, yeah, they say he got a shoulder, some problem. He supposed to be out for maybe a few weeks.
Yep, just enough time to get us the number one spot. So
I can't remember who the backup is.
Case Keenum
Case Keenum used to play for the Vikings.
So we already know y'all system, so we should be good to go. We good.
The last time Case Keenum played for us, ain't none of them players on team. The coaches, everybody go. You don't know that system at all.
Man, Case Keenum had that good season with the Vikings.
Yep.
Yeah,
Miracle against the Saints.
And when he got the bag, the Broncos paid him all that money. It
Yep.
was a buzz, and then I didn't even know he was with the Bills until it popped up about Josh. Yeah, until they were talking about Josh Allen. I was like, well, who the backup? Case Keenum. Like, oh, okay.
I didn't know that boy still played.
I ain't think they had no backup. Hey man, in Allen we trust.
That's basically how they run it. Because the Buffalo Bills quarterback went off, and so did they leading rusher. which is Josh Allen.
Yeah, which is you're right. Somebody got to run the ball now.
But don't worry, as much as I love my Minnesota Vikings, we love to lose the teams when they put their backup in. I mean, we played the Cowboys last year with their backup. They beat us to sleep. I'm like, what the word?
Hey man, y'all like a challenge.
Cooper Rush went off.
Yeah.
So, I can't say too much, man. Ain't no telling what we might get out of there.
I don't really like talking about the Vikings. Y'all messed up too many key games for my Saints. So I hope both y'all lose. How about that?
I know you ain't talking the whole bounty gate against the Vikings and the reason we did not go to the Super Bowl the year y'all won.
Hey man,
it's
y'all fault.
Yeah, you gotta get how you live.
Yeah, man. Y'all should have cheated better.
Oh yeah, you're right. We had the thief on the team. We just the Saints were cheating.
Yep.
We was not cheating.
I guess technically you was not cheating. You were just doing stuff that wasn't allowed in the rules.
And we were just providing a little extra incentive if you play better during the game.
That's what they call it nowadays.
Might have shoot shots at you, Willie.
Oh no, he a Saints fan. He a Saints fan. He's just I feel you.
Say he need the red rifle. Yeah, I mean, but who you gonna put in? Jameson, is his back still hurt?
His back he still ain't 100. So
yeah, I mean
he talked like he ready, but I don't think he's still
healthy. Touchdown per pick. For every touchdown he gonna throw a pick. So
he cut down on the picks and also cut down on the touchdowns at the same time. So I don't know what to do.
Hey, what y'all do is y'all put him in. Once you get a touchdown, y'all take him out. So that way he can't throw the pick.
Can't throw no pick in.
Man, I tell you, I don't care who we play. The first drive of the game, we throwing a pick. It's gonna be the first pass or the second play. Man, Andy Dog came out first play. Bam, pick. I said, Lord.
Hey, you gotta get it out your system, man.
Yeah, just get it out. Now you're ready.
Yeah,
I get it. Every game.
Yeah, you do it early enough, the other team ain't warmed up good yet. They might not be able to get no points out of it.
Man. We gonna say, I don't even know who we play this week.
The Saints.
They don't even know who they play this week.
Hey, you ain't got no team. What you talking about? Who your team?
Saints got the Steelers. Oh, y'all might win.
Oh yeah, we got that in the bag.
I don't know nobody on the Steelers right now.
We got JP with the 49ers. The 49ers have
49ers, Eagles, Seahawks,
the Rams.
He was a Rams fan.
Oh, Bobby say go Ravens.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
I can't say nothing because they just went.
Yeah.
I mean, they beating up the teams that don't have good teams, but the Ravens losing all the teams that make you think. Like if you give the Ravens a chance to say, I wonder if I should kick a field goal or go for two. They always do the opposite.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they ain't gonna do what you think.
Gotta keep them on your toes though. Thought it was a field goal. Gotcha.
We're gonna see what the Ravens gonna do by the end of the season. They still gotta figure out if they're gonna pay their quarterback.
Man,
you better, because we'll take him.
Am I gonna step
Oh yeah. Oh, that's the thing now.
We'll take him.
He can have a bad season or a great season. If they don't give him that money, somebody gonna throw in the bag by the end of the season.
Bro,
so will you pay for him?
Say what?
Huh?
Well, y'all, I mean, if y'all was a franchise, will y'all actually invest that much money in Lamar Jackson?
Bro, I ain't got no quarterback yet.
Bro, we dropped the bag on Matt Ryan.
It seems like you'll do anything right now, right about now.
What
is money?
Convincing do you need?
These is numbers these is numbers in a computer right now, man.
What you say? What is money?
If you look at the NFL, especially in the last 20 years, you have a choice. You can pay for the quarterback and get him in. You'll win a bunch of games, but you won't win a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Want to win a Super Bowl, the quarterback got to be in the bottom, at least bottom 8 of paid quarterbacks in the league. Once they get paid, nobody else gets paid.
Yeah, exactly.
But I mean, Lamar. I mean, somebody gonna pay him.
Yeah, somebody will. I mean,
he got too much upside. I mean,
yeah.
You gonna take the chance on it. It ain't like
somebody will take the chance.
He ain't gonna sit out. Yeah, he just ain't gonna sit out there.
Nah, man.
Bobby say, we got to GoFundMe to start the.
Hey, man.
Yeah, BG, man. Y'all, I need to hold on to him, man.
I feel that sometimes. Hey,
we need to send him back to Louisville.
Yeah.
He need to go back to speech class.
Hey, that man need to talk. He need to bark them plays, because that's it.
Well, what the 49ers gonna do? They don't have no quarterback. You know, the quarterback
we got Christian, baby. That's all we need. Hey, we got Christ on the team now. We got Christian. That's all we need. Everything else gonna work.
That's the same thing the Panthers said.
You know, Christian McCaffrey, he gonna play 2 games, then he gonna sit out 5.
Yeah, better make them 2 count.
Hey, and then we got, like my boys, we coming out with the speaker now, like the 49ers. So we got a big boom box. Yeah, we in it. We finna win the Super Bowl this year. We coming back.
Don't set your boys up like the 49ers.
Hey, I about to say, man.
Y'all gonna get so far and lose the big one.
Right at the hey, but we been there.
And said nobody ever.
Maybe the Bills. Maybe the Bills.
Hey,
yeah, I think the Vikings said a few times too.
I say it all the time.
We've been there.
Yeah,
we went. Hey,
at least we went to the Super Bowl.
You gotta give us something for that.
I mean, he gonna be on the field of the Super Bowl.
Look, the Colts and the Saints ain't got a lot to say. They ain't won, but 1 for the Saints and 2 for the Colts.
Man, once you won one, you won them all.
Exactly.
Oh, you won them all.
Yeah, there you go.
No.
I mean, what else do you need?
Man.
We got one. Come on.
Look, Willie, when the last time anybody else team in here that won Super Bowl?
We been there.
The last person to win the Super Bowl out of this group is Jonathan.
Had to be the Patriots.
Hey, we're not gonna bring Jonathan into this. We ain't gonna bring Jonathan into it. Jonathan, he keep it to himself. We're gonna let Jonathan chill out.
They did.
You know what I'm saying? Jonathan seemed like he just kind of sitting back taking it in. We ain't gonna pull him into this, man. You know
hey, Jonathan, why you didn't set my trade, man, on fantasy?
Because he don't
know how.
So let me be honest. Hey, how y'all doing? Let me be honest. I got 2 fantasy, and I forget to log into the other fantasy.
But John got a pretty good team.
That's the problem.
Yeah,
that's the problem. I know he ain't looked at it. I know he ain't.
No, I know. So
I haven't. I haven't looked at it, and I don't really know the password to get back into it no more.
Bruh.
So go to forgot password and do another.
Okay. IT on it.
Just go ahead and trade all your
players. I got to figure out what email address.
Accept all trades. And
there you go. Yeah, I'm gonna have a little.
I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah.
He ain't been checking his fantasy team, and he 4th right now.
Who?
We check out every weekend. Ain't none of us in the playoffs.
Yeah, exactly.
Man, I messed up one of them weeks. I left like 3 people in that didn't play.
Man, I got screwed. I had a dude on a doggone injured reserve list. My quarterback was on a bye week. Man, my bench scored so many points. I was hot.
Yeah, I look up. I'm playing Eric. I'm like, when Eric get you always had Patrick Mahomes.
You know, Eric drafted 2 quarterbacks back to back.
Yeah.
He sure did.
Yeah, man. I had because my thing was when Patrick go on a bye week, I need somebody to slide on in there.
Exactly.
Play them for 1 week, then I toss them.
Two top 5 quarterbacks.
Yeah, man. I wanted to make sure that week Patrick wasn't in there, man. I could still hold it down.
You right.
Then everything else fell apart, man. Wide receivers. I picked too many Colts players. That's what it was.
Yeah. I don't know what was going on with that.
We had one fire game.
The
and
first
then after that, I was chasing the high ever since, man. They let down every week repeatedly.
Well,
y'all didn't score no points.
Hey, man.
The whole team? Come on, man.
Hey.
The whole team. Y'all, that means y'all couldn't even get past the 50 good. You can kick it from 40.
Yeah. Yep.
Come on.
They must have missed a couple.
Bruh.
So as we transition from our football, the NBA has started, and the NBA has gotten all type of buzz. Let's start with the big one. Kyrie has he just shared a link. All he did was share the link to a video. I mean, to a movie. It's a 3-hour movie.
Yeah, it's on Netflix.
It's on Netflix and on Prime.
Mm-hmm.
And basically talking about the racial equalities of Jews to Negroes. Talking about Negroes wake up. That's basically what it was. And he got basically deemed a racist. He didn't share nothing from the video. I mean, from the movie. He didn't put up any quotes. All he put was the link to the movie. That's all he put up there. No words. There's nothing said after that. He's been suspended for a minimum of 4 games. Or 5 games. 5 games. Okay. And he has a list of 5 things that he must complete.
So that was
in return to the team.
I saw that. So that was real.
Yeah, that's real. He got
Did he get fined too?
Huh?
Did he get
fined?
fined?
He got $500,000.
Now his fine was not his fine was losing 5 games of pay, which I think they said equaled out to like 1.5 million.
Okay, that's where that number came from.
But he still had to donate that fine money to charity.
Yeah.
And then he got to do all that.
Is it a fine money or just money out of his pocket?
Well, see, all fines basically is tax write-off. So however you want to put it, but they telling him he got to go to hate groups and stuff training of that nature.
And he has to make an apology where they can that it's believable to them, and then he had to denounce his belief.
So
to denounce his throne.
All right.
So I'm tired of the Kyrie stuff, like all the way around, man. Just to be honest, like Kyrie obviously don't listen to nobody with PR training, and so he end up just kind of it's avoidable stuff, man. Because the thing is, they didn't do all this stuff because he shared the link. They did this because when he was asked about it, especially like the anti-Semitism stuff, he wanted to. Well, he basically he wanted to come across as like he intellectual, like well, how can I do this if I know who I am? Bro, just say like I don't condone it. That's all you gotta say. Is it?
He basically said that he is from that lineage, so he can't be
Black Hebrew. He is a true Hebrew.
Yeah,
he's true.
Like that ain't what they asked you. Like just say I don't condone anti-Semitic remarks. I don't share those views. He asking all these questions. How can I be anti-Semitic if I know who I am?
How can I hate blacks when I'm black? It's impossible. I love myself. So how can I hate black people? That's what he was saying.
So my thing with Kyrie, I understand he's been a little controversial and whatnot, and he's been in the news and the vaccine, the earth is flat, and now this. I get all that. My thing is, I listen to Jay Williams talk about it a little bit, is where is the equality in what happened? I mean, we got people out here, celebrities, former players, doing stuff, black calling people the N-word, whatnot. They not getting fined. They not getting suspended. They not losing no endorsements. I mean, Nike suspended their endorsement deal with Kyrie doing this whole thing, but Nike still endorsed Brett Favre, and he done took money from everybody in the state of Mississippi.
And haven't said not one apology. And don't
Not
think
one apology.
Who to ask them?
They've been trying. He don't. You don't see him unless you see him on a Wrangler commercial or something.
Right. At Crispy Crunchy Chicken in Hattiesburg. Yeah, he ain't in interviews with mics in his face and all that stuff. Man, so.
But it's not because he can't. He just won't.
Yeah,
right. Yeah, he won't.
Ain't nobody calling for it either, though.
But that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But that's exactly what I'm saying.
So my thing is, who gonna find Brett Favre?
They can take his
they can take his endorsements.
Yeah.
He still got a long list of endorsements.
So here's my thing. I think that recently, for some reason, people forget that businesses are in business for one reason. That's to make money. So if something can protect them and allow them to keep making money, they're gonna do it. So if appearing to be empathetic, appearing to be, concerned and sympathetic to a cause will allow them to make more money, they're gonna do that. But at the end of the day, if it ain't gonna hit their pockets, they don't care. So whenever people start making noise about Brett Favre, then they'll slap him on the wrist too. But until then, they're gonna keep it rolling.
But
I think the main thing is like who is like the power of the people who making the noise.
Right.
As in the group that's making a noise against Kyrie is causing all this chaos in his life.
Yeah.
But people are making noise about Brett Favre, but I guess they have no power, and that's causing nothing in his life. He's living on this big old farm and is still and don't have a care in the world. Yeah, but they are hammering old fella over and over and over again.
Yeah.
It's not fair.
But see, Kyrie, all right, bring politics in here. It's the same thing that happened with our former President Trump. The stuff Kyrie said enticed a riot and enticed some more people to kind of voice their opinion, just like President Trump did with the March on the Capitol. So
I don't know if I agree with that.
No, that's what it did. It happened. Because if you look back into it, Kyrie had some people that fully supported, and the riot wasn't as bad, but it was their voice of reasoning or voice of support. So it kind of trickled those lines too.
I don't know. January 6th was kind of a big deal. I don't know if Kyrie really on that level.
It's not on that level, but it's the same,
My thing, he posted a link of a video, and they say, well, if you agree with the views of this video, you're wrong and this and that. But the video, the movie is still up. The movie is still viewable. No one who made the movie has been addressed. No one who made it has addressed anything about the movie. So I'm like, if you're so mad about what it stands for, why not go to the source? Let's talk to them people.
The sales of the movie are up 500%. The book has jumped to like top 50 in all-time sellers of right now. I mean, all this stuff positive for this negative movie and book.
Right. Yeah.
But Kyrie is getting all the blame. And like you said, he literally didn't even say anything about it. He literally just shared the link.
I'll tell you the thing about Kyrie right now in the NBA, he's an easy target. I mean, if you get him talking, you're gonna be able to get something that you can make a big deal out of.
He the Kanye West of the league.
And I mean, Kyrie, in my opinion, Kyrie don't be he living his life. He play ball. He don't really be in no trouble.
He's searching for his
yeah.
So
he's just sharing what he's experienced. Like he said on that interview the other day, I'm learning as I'm learning. I'm sharing, and it's not that I'm trying to. I'm not a expert at it. I'm just saying this is what I'm learning. This is the information I'm gathering, and what I gather, I'm sharing. I'm not saying I'm to it or I'm here or for it. You ask me my opinion about basketball, I give you my expert opinion, and you can take that to the bank. But I'm just telling you, I'm learning this right here. This is the process I'm going through, and as I go through it, and people want to hear about people who care about me, about this part of my life, They want to hear about it. This is the information that they can get. The other folks, why can't I separate my lives? Why can't I be a basketball player and I be and try to be someone who can gain this information on my own and share with people who are follow me on that end?
You got to just dribble that ball.
So I'm gonna say this: none of us stand to lose anywhere near what Kyrie stands to lose if he says the wrong thing, does the wrong thing, offends the wrong person. But I guarantee none of us will touch with a 10-foot pole half the stuff that Kyrie does, right? So to me, it's about what your goal is. Like if you really about that life, you want to express yourself at all costs, then do that. Don't complain when it's consequences, or when people that are signing the checks have an issue with it, right? Because like I said, companies, they want to appear to be lovable, and they don't want to offend anybody. Political correctness is at all time high. Like, you're not dumb, right? You made it to the NBA, had a good career. I'm sure you got people that's selling like, hey, like if you do this, this is what's gonna happen. Like you have people that are giving you that advice. But if you want to do stuff the way you want to do it and learn the hard way, then in my opinion, like the chips gonna fall where they may. Like saying it's unfair and all this stuff. Like Kyrie got a target on his back, not because of what he say, but just what he choose to not do. Especially when he don't play all his games. Like it'd be different if he was LeBron James, but he not. Like he already like questionable as far as like his value to the league and to the teams he on. But then you kind of want to be, Kyrie is controversial.
Kyrie a hooper, man.
He a hooper, but he ain't no like role player on the team. But in the past 3 seasons, how many games he played? It ain't close to all of them.
well, last season, COVID and the vaccine and all that.
I agree. The whole
he chose not to get vaccinated. I like my job. I like paying my bills. I got vaccinated. I did my research or whatever, but you want to, I don't know.
Now, yes, he has to get whatever the consequences for his action for his employer. That's completely fine. Yeah. Because that's like anybody in their job. You do something that your employer deems unnecessary or whatever they decide to do is fine. Mm-hmm. But the way that the league and everybody else is trying to get involved into it is way beyond what they do for the average person that do something like this.
Yeah, I mean, both them and the NFL, in my opinion, are kind of toxic in that way because they kind of cross the line, especially when it comes to like people doing stuff that's illegal. At a certain point, it's like, especially the NFL, they'll punish you even if if you do something and you found innocent in a court of law, they still like, well, we still gonna punish you, or something like that. Separate. Yeah, so it's like, what is your? There is some toxicity in the way that they address stuff, but like I say, it's not unprecedented, right? You making all this money, you got to pay somebody to give you some advice, man. It's people whose job it is purely just to make sure you come across a certain kind of way to help you address issues. Like as soon as that started, he should have a PR person that's giving him advice. Like, hey, go out here, say this, do this. You don't have to necessarily speak to anything that happened. You don't have to speak to anything in the movie. Just announce this, say you ain't, down with these types of views, and just let it just blow over. But he refused to do that. So I don't know.
You got to protect the brand, and the NBA is a global brand. So, like I said, they got to protect the brand. So, man, at the end of the day, like you just said, you got to pay somebody to script your words, man. I mean, it's just that simple.
Yeah.
Hey, man, that man said he can express how he feels. So I definitely know he ain't paying nobody.
That's why I said that. Like, it's people whose whole job it is to understand how to navigate this stuff.
He probably has some homeboys sitting with him. Hey man, y'all think I need to share it? Man, share it, cuz.
Yeah, man.
Share.
Push it out.
Ain't y'all gonna share it too? Yeah. You the only one.
Yep.
And they probably did share it with they 1,000 followers.
Exactly. Yeah. Can y'all believe what Kyrie said? Y'all see what Kyrie said?
Oh man.
I know him. Follow.
like follow.
Yeah, I mean it's true. Like the punishment ain't like he's gonna get something, but I just feel like they doing a lot more because it's Kyrie. But somebody of his same stature who has just as many followers, who have done something just as worse, or though that's done something worse, you hear hardly nothing of it.
Yeah,
because even to this, especially in the NBA, like you hear more allegations in the NBA of owners and inside staff saying racist stuff, doing racist stuff, and that stuff get passed off. In the NFL, if an owner get called out, they at least try to force you to sell. In the NBA, like you have to basically be David Sterling before you get kicked out. Because I mean, the Suns basically had allegations the same thing. That stuff blew over.
Mm-hmm.
And it's
that's the thing, man. That's my thing with Kyrie Irving. Like, people get over stuff. It's always stuff happening. Like the way that every day the news cycle trying to, get you stirred up about something. We got midterm elections coming up. It was so many ways for him to, kind of keep his integrity and not lie about how he felt, but also just kind of keep people at bay until the next big story, right? The next Herschel Walker video. Something it's something's gonna happen, and you're gonna be yesterday's news. Just chill out. You know what I'm saying? Stay out from in front of mics. Somebody ask you, if you down with anti-Semitism, say no. Very, very simple.
Why do I have to say no if I know my
exactly?
If I know where I'm from, why do I have to answer that question?
Yeah, and that's why you don't get paid.
People be like, where you from? I know where I'm from.
Exactly.
I know who I am. Yeah. Who are you?
Yeah.
Who are you?
Do you know
what's your origins? Yeah, man, that was just not saying that any of the leagues handle this type of stuff.
Oh no,
equally, because they're definitely looking at how much heat they're gonna get based on how they handle it. Like if they come down too soft on it, then they can get accused of being soft on anti-Semitism or anything. Like I guarantee you, if the Kanye West stuff hadn't happened, Kyrie been straight. He could have posted that and nobody would have cared. But on the heels of the Kanye West stuff and then it being stirred up and then him coming out and making it seem like he not against that, it just made it worse. But really anybody, like I said, you didn't even need the best PR person. Anybody who remotely aware in PR could have said, nah, Kyrie, just go ahead. This is gonna easily cost you $1 million.
Or 1.5.
Yeah.
Ricardo say he just came in, so it's Kyrie Hebrew Israelite now or something. I mean, Kyrie say he from the original tribe. Kyrie say he can't be because he is.
Yeah.
Kyrie is not putting a label on him, but everything he says that he is a black Hebrew.
Right.
Yeah. We was kings and stuff.
So
and we weren't.
Yeah.
Still is. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah. Everybody kings, right?
Well, Eric brought him up. I'm gonna let him jump into it because I know that's one of his favorite things to talk about right now. He brought up Mr. Herschel Walker.
I think then you vote for him, man.
Vote for who?
Herschel.
Hershey Kisses
out of Georgia, so he ain't got to do.
Bruh. I'm so glad I ain't in Georgia right now. That's got to be the most. I thought we couldn't get no worse than voting for Trump. That doggone Herschel Walker, boy. Look. I'm not easily impressed. Okay.
He impressed you.
But the fact that I am flabbergasted at the fact that this man can't put together a coherent sentence and is giving Warnock a run for his money.
And got 49% of 48% of Georgia backing him.
Bro, I'm like, who is looking at this man and be like, yep, that's how I feel. How you know? How you know?
Because he speaks the truth.
He is
there you go, JP.
He ain't speaking it.
1.8 million people feel like he is speaking the truth. They believe what he says, and he's a spokesperson for them.
And he represents them.
So basically, they're like, I can't put together sentences. He can't either. He's my idol. He has showed me that I can do anything if I put my mind to it, as long as I got millionaires backing me.
Got to relate to him somehow.
He's a homegrown boy too.
Yeah.
I mean, Herschel Walker. If for those who don't know, Herschel Walker was a NFL running back, and apparently, from all the tackles and trauma to the head, he's not able to make complete sentences.
Hey man, it just don't. It probably formulates pretty good. It just doesn't flow. It don't flow out right.
I don't know if it ever is right at no point in the process.
No part of the process.
Yeah, I feel like he's a walking advertisement for CTE.
Hey man, at the runoff, he gonna shock the world.
So at one of his rallies, Herschel Walker quotes, "I'm like Ricky Bobby. I don't come to lose."
I vote right there.
Look,
that's my guy. That's my guy.
Give me my ballot right now.
I'll say this: he definitely got the record for the most quotables. Now you gonna sound like you need some medication if you start quoting them. But they just impressive. Like they ask him a question, and the response is like, "I thought Joe Biden was bad." That boy, the whole nother level.
Man, Joe just old. I told you.
That's what I'm saying. I thought, like, you look at Joe starts saying, like, I'm
Y'all put some respect on Joe Biden, man.
Hey, look, we give him a pass. All right? Joe old as dirt. When he lead the office, he'll have been the oldest president ever. All the old people that's been president, he'd be the oldest.
That's a milestone. I support.
So make sure y'all call him President or Grandpa Biden.
Paul Biden.
Biden.
So they told Herschel Walker, that he may be having some mental health issues, that he want to get some things checked out.
Really?
Herschel Walker said, and I quote, "They told me I had a mental problem. I remember sitting here in this hospital and going, wow, these people here are crazy. I'm not like them."
So
another reason.
Look,
voted. Oh man, it's just, hey man.
But he's in the runoff.
He in the runoff. He in a full blown runoff.
Look.
It's America, baby.
Look,
great democratic state.
Look, so this is the same man who wrote a book called Breaking Free: My Life with Dissociative Identity Disorder. He don't know who he is, which also explains why he don't know what he be saying. He start off the conversation with one person and end the conversation with somebody else. Like, this man is not fit to represent nobody.
Hey man,
that's why he's the perfect candidate.
You put me in the office, hey, you never know what you're gonna get.
No, we know we're gonna get with you.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's what Herschel saying.
Oh yeah.
Herschel represents the entire world. He goes from person to person.
Hey, you
so
right.
He's touching everybody's life. He's the ideal candidate.
Hey,
you right. Giving you a glimpse of everybody.
In each sentence. Problem is, he's doing it in each sentence. Start off as one person, end as another one.
Herschel Walker says, I think there's no doubt crime is very, very important. This economy is tough because they got to buy groceries.
Yep. Now the question, I don't know if they got the question. The question was something
hold
about
on.
like how you feel about women or
How you feel about women? That's what it was.
And that was his response. It's like,
what? Crime is very important.
If every time that man speak, yo,
they ask him how he felt about women.
Yeah,
that's why he felt about
kind of
women.
is tough. You got about
Right. see, that's what we fail our people at. We have no interpreter. So
how would you interpret that in relation to women? Bring it, give it to me right now.
They got the
okay, I got you. People out here hurting women.
Okay,
that's a crime.
Trying to buy them bag of groceries.
Hurting women is bad, and usually hurting when they bagging groceries. When their attention is on, usually it hurts them when they bagging groceries.
Oh,
the crime is bad because they hurting women while they bagging groceries.
Increased rate in crime.
It's dangerous. Like, you can't you can't send your wife to the grocery store by herself.
No,
it's very, very important.
Yep.
Yeah.
Especially with this economy being the way it is.
See, look at y'all. See,
Y'all are making it make sense. I'm pretty sure Herschel's gonna see this. He's taking some notes right now. He's like,
hey man,
that's what I meant to say.
Hey, he throw me some of that campaign money, man. I might change my tune.
Oh yeah, you're writing some good speeches.
I don't even know if he could read it.
Crime bad, women good, money we need more of it.
Yep.
Vote for Herschel.
Abortions sometimes. Vote for me.
I got kids.
Yep, kids. I got them. Raised them. I didn't.
Still finding out about it.
Yep. Work out sometimes.
Herschel say they say Herschel sending women $700 checks. Guess what? He went up with each children.
Man, I can see that man just sitting there today writing out these checks.
Now this going to who now?
Okay. 700.
But I just think about all like the professional athletes and just people that came into money and they kind of do their story when they get older. Like, yeah, man, at one point I didn't know where my money was going and all these folks stealing from me. You know Herschel gonna be in that group. People gonna talk like, oh yeah, Herschel. Yeah, we was feeding him paying him in Monopoly money. He ain't know the difference. As long as he had something to drive and something to eat, he ain't care.
He's going to have a story. Win, lose, or draw.
This is my last one, and I'm gonna leave Herschel alone. They said they asked Herschel what he feels or how he feels about family.
Okay.
And he said, do we have problems? Yes. Can we solve them? Yes. Georgia is my family. The United States is my family. So I'm going to fight and take care of them.
Oh yeah,
that's good. That's gold.
Yeah, good. That's a family. Hey, you seen the Fast and the Furious? It's all about the family, baby. Ain't nobody talking about Vin Diesel. Hey, you gotta let him make it on that one.
I mean, we got problems.
We got problems.
We can solve them.
Yep.
Yes.
They my family.
Yep.
Yes.
Y'all my family.
I'm gonna fight for y'all.
And I'm gonna fight for y'all.
Yep. Now I ain't got no solutions to these problems. We gonna fight though.
My fight is the solution. I'm throwing hands on all the problems.
Yep.
Ooh, that would have set it out right there. You got problems? I'm throwing hands on these problems and we're gonna win.
Exactly.
So what's the issue?
Ain't none.
According to Georgia, no issue at all. Georgia said
vote Herschel Walker. Eric, send your absentee in. Vote Herschel Walker.
I'd rather not commit voter fraud. You know, I'm just good on that right now.
Okay, I'm gonna try to read this. I'm sorry.
Hey, good luck.
These are hilarious.
They asked Herschel about what he thinks about the Green New Deal. Okay, the Green New Deal. Herschel says, and I quote, "So what we do is we're going to put from the Green New Deal millions or billions of dollars cleaning our good air up."
Oh,
so all of a sudden, China and India ain't putting nothing in there.
That's what I'm
Clean
talking
that
about.
situation up. So all with that bad air, it's still there. But since we don't control the air, our good air decides to float over to China, bad air. So when China gets our good air, their bad air got to move.
He tried to go to war.
Over our good airspace. And now we got to clean that back up. These are his thoughts on climate change and how to fix the situation.
That boy trying to start World War III.
Right. This was
China got that bad ass.
We put all this money into the air, and now it's good air, and the air went over to China. China didn't put no money up there, so it's bad air, and it came over to us.
Came back.
Bro, he said this like last year sometime. Like he said this a long time ago. And he's still neck and neck with Warnock in Georgia. Like I don't know, man. At this point, like,
hey man, that quote made sense to somebody.
Herschel Walker
You're right.
On the military, he said, I spent time in Quantico at the FBI training school. Y'all didn't know I was an agent?
That's it.
He also said he supervised 6 hospitals in the United States.
That's in his fingers.
And look, and he has a badge that makes him, and when he works with the police force.
Well, hey, Eric, did he go to, I know he went to the University of Georgia, but did he go to high school in Georgia?
I don't know.
Because he said he was the valedictorian of his class, and he's in the top 1%.
That's a lie.
Probably one a whole lot of people.
Yeah, that's a lie.
But if you homeschool,
yeah. And then I'm pretty sure he was a stellar athlete. So he probably boost him up a little bit, you know.
Will it? Hey,
you in the class of one.
The grades didn't matter then because transcripts didn't matter.
Oh,
yeah. Hey, Herschel gonna be somebody famous. We gonna get him. We gonna give him everything.
They look at them final grades. Well, no, give it to Herschel. Give it to Herschel.
Herschel run that ball, boy. We gotta get these points.
Herschel got it. Herschel got it.
Yeah, yeah. He went. So apparently he went to
Stone Mountain High.
Alumni.
No, sir. Nah, so he went to Johnson County High School. Now, if you never heard of Johnson County, it's a good reason for that. So right now they have an elementary school. It's called Johnson County Elementary, Johnson County Middle, Johnson County High. Ain't that many people that go to this school. He might have been valedictorian of it.
I tell y'all, it's small.
But he had to been an amazing player
to come out
from there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You see Herschel highlights.
Yeah, but Herschel was he was
on it now.
Yeah. So he took that. Yeah, so he took that school to their first national championship.
Probably all by himself.
Yeah, he rushed for 3,167 yards his senior year. That's in 1 year.
What? Get that man, vote that man in.
Look, and what he did track and field, and he did the 100-yard dash and the shot put.
All at the same time.
And a 220-yard dash.
That man a paid dude.
That fella's winning rings and medals left and right.
Yeah,
and he was valedictorian.
He was valedictorian.
Remember that?
To show how much Johnson County supports his academics, right? He was a valedictorian, student athlete.
There you go.
So I'll say this: for his Senate campaign, the website say he graduated valedictorian. Nobody's been able to find any evidence this is true though.
Hey.
Take that how you will.
It ain't true.
The website said that's the evidence.
Take that how you will. Nobody can find any evidence.
They ain't find no evidence that it ain't true.
Exactly.
Hey, that's why I say take that how you will. Whatever that means.
You're right, Rod.
Because if they say he wasn't the valedictorian, then who was? Then if it wasn't him, who was? Say he wasn't the valedictorian, then who was? If it wasn't him, who was?
Who was?
Would the real valedictorian stand up?
Please,
nobody challenge it.
Ain't nobody saying it. Going once, going twice. So
hey, these are all questions that'll be answered next time on Dragon Ball Z.
So Herschel Walker is in the runoff for his Senate seat in the state of Georgia. I know we making fun of him, but he's in a legit runoff. He has a legit chance to win. I hope the other guy shows up to the race because Herschel gonna be wearing Nikes.
He is gonna be on Jackson County track, ready to relive his high school days.
Right. Let me ask you this. How is this man so close, but Stacey Abrams can't ever get up there to win?
And she did worse this year than she did 4 years ago.
Yeah, she got Let's Play this year.
You gotta understand.
Well, you gotta think who's backing Herschel and those demographics and the politics. He's got a whole other machine behind him.
I feel like a smart black woman would never beat a rich white man.
It's hard. It's hard. I ain't gonna say never, but it's hard.
It's hard.
Yeah, I can't really put my finger on when that has happened.
It's hard.
Maybe sometime in the future. So at the end of the day, right? It's politics. Yeah. It's not who we vote in or who we want to vote in.
Yeah, it ain't feelings.
It's politics. Everything's a game. So obviously, you don't have to be a conspiracy theorist to assume that for Republicans, having Herschel Walker in a governor seat in Georgia basically means that they can put anybody against him. Well, I don't even know if you want him speaking on your behalf, but he's easily defeatable by any reasonably competent candidate. So they can have somebody who might not necessarily be able to beat Warnock, but if they push Walker in and get him in there, then whoever they want to come behind him could easily. I'm sure they have, probably the records from these facilities of him getting abortions. They probably got so much stuff on Walker that it's like at the snap of fingers, like, okay, we're done with him. Y'all go ahead, upload that to CNN and MSNBC and Fox. Get him out of there.
And the thing with it, if he do win it and even stay for a little while, they're gonna tell him what to do. Hey, you go out there. We want you to vote yes on this.
Yeah.
We want you to vote no on this. You're here to do a job. You ain't here. Don't get in here try to say nothing, try to change nothing. You here to do what I tell you.
And they prefer that over somebody who is capable of doing the job on their own.
That's
right.
Yeah, that's not why you join a team, to do it on your own.
Because and at the same time, I'm pretty sure they got people in the team that's very capable of doing the job and might even, appeal to other folks, but like now
they don't have the track record.
Yeah, and then you gotta, they pushing Herschel, so that means we can get these other votes because you got some people that probably ain't never heard Herschel speak, but they get up there and see that Herschel Walker, I remember Herschel Walker.
Yep,
they got my vote.
I'm telling you, good old Georgia boy.
Yeah, ran that ball.
I am a country boy. I am not smart. I'm running for
exactly. I'm not a smart man. But how many of y'all are smart men? Ma'am, how about you?
Lady, are you a smart man? You are not a smart man. Exactly.
Are you a smart man?
Neither one of us are smart men. Vote for me. I'm just
but I can run that ball 3,000 yards. What can you do?
I'm telling you.
In high school.
And graduated valedictorian.
Exactly.
Don't forget that part.
Yep. Can they prove I did? Maybe not.
Can they prove I did?
That's the important part.
Hey, it's all about proving. Look at OJ.
Ricardo said it's funny, but the fact that his quotes could be in the Georgia textbooks if he becomes the governor or in the Senate, it could be. These stuff could be in the textbooks. And he said that he actually won a UFC fight at the
Yeah,
age
he
of 50.
did. Yeah, when he came back. Yeah, he did
he
UFC.
did. Yeah,
I mean, Herschel is an athlete.
Yeah, he that.
That is not it. That is not questionable. He is an athlete.
Oh yeah. Now one I wouldn't want to get into a ring with him.
Yeah, no, yo.
Not at all. Especially when you got somebody whose mental faculties ain't really all there.
Yeah.
You know, they ain't got enough to lose. Yeah.
At a mental institute and said, them folks are crazy. I'm not.
I ain't like them. That's exactly what he said. I ain't like them.
I ain't like them. What y'all talking about?
Yeah, you know what? This resort ain't really what I thought it'd be.
This resort.
A resort.
Why did I pay to come here? I have no idea.
So, speaking just a little bit, and maybe we'll make this a topic because of Herschel Walker. I was talking to my wife yesterday, and we're just thinking about the elections and you know who we might vote for, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Is it time, or do you think it's time for everybody to just make a change, regardless of who it is? Because we got a lot of Senate seats and a lot of House seats where it's been the same people for years. Is it time to just make a change, regardless of who the person is?
You mean like cycle everybody out?
Yeah.
Nah, I wouldn't do that.
I ain't saying everybody. Well, just the people who've been there for.
Yeah,
I think we should have a limit.
Yeah, I think it needs to be a cap on.
Yeah, it needs to be a cap.
Years or age that you've been in there. Because at some point, I mean, you got to bring in some new blood, some new people with new ideas. Because the world is changing. You can't. Yeah. You got to have people in there that's going to adapt.
Yeah.
So you got folks sitting up there 200 years old now. Get them out.
Exactly. Because there's certain topics they're not qualified to speak on, right?
Yeah.
You got somebody that's not making a blanket statement that if you're over a certain age, your ability to comprehend technology is, you can't do it. But more than likely, that ain't really what you focusing on or keeping up with.
Hey, they got a Facebook.
Exactly.
That's all you need.
The social media platform for old people.
That's all. Hey, that's my favorite platform.
Exactly.
Hey, but it's different for us because we essentially started Facebook. Facebook started. We was in college. It was for college people. Oh yeah. So it was for us to stay on Facebook. The people coming now.
Facebook really owe us a check because we was kind of like
bro.
We was like the pilot program. We need to get that. Mm-hmm. They need to get them first initial couple emails who was doing it. They're gonna cut the check, man.
Everybody who got on Facebook initially that had a college email, they need a check.
Mm-hmm. And they got plenty of checks, so they just fired 11,000 people. So
I saw that. Good Lord.
They got a loose checks.
They must listen to Herschel Walker speak.
They listen to Herschel Walker.
They listen to Elon Musk speak. That's what it was.
Ricardo say he's not black. He's Herschel.
There you go.
Hey, put it on a shirt.
Yeah, man. But the crazy thing about the Facebook,
it's funny to mess with Herschel, but it is interesting how much athletes influence America. We've had several athletes and celebrities become governors and hold Senate seats and whatnot, and it's all basically, for the most part, based on their popularity for their sport. Now, they may go on to do good things and learn their position and do well, but initially, they're getting in on the popularity from the sport or whatnot. And it's from everyone, from football, basketball, all the way down to WWE wrestling.
Yeah, that's the American way. If people feel like you got a lot of money, then you are free to do whatever you want to do. People endorse you. Like Trump really exposed that. Like people like, I don't I don't care what he does. Like, we know he know about money. I don't know about money, but I like the idea of having somebody who got a lot of money and know about money telling me what to do. Like, that's just how, that's what America focuses on, right? Yeah. Being famous and making money, and not even making money. Like, just being famous is good enough in a lot of cases to take you real far.
You right about that.
And to answer Karen, no, Dr. Oz did not win.
Dr. Oz did not.
Yeah, he got the brakes beat off him.
He lost a guy who had a stroke, a major stroke, who was sounding just like Herschel Walker,
but still more coherent.
And still was much more coherent.
Yeah.
So and before we go, I know we was talking a little about sports. I just wanted to kind of get what you guys thought about this. This year, I don't know how much baseball you guys watch, but the Houston Astros won the World Series. You know, congratulations to them. I thought they had a very good team. But 2 years ago, 2 years, or maybe 3, it was 2 years ago. 2 years ago, they won the World Series. 3 years, they won the World Series, but they were caught cheating, winning the World Series. They were banging on trash can. They had a light back in the stadium, calling out signals and stuff.
Oh yeah.
So did they?
It's just a little extra coaching. I look at it.
This year they won the World Series again for the second time in 3 years. Did they win it, or did they get better at cheating?
They won it. They won it the other time.
I mean, technically they won it. Yeah, I was gonna say technically they won last time too.
If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying.
Hey.
Bam.
Yeah.
The coach is spoken. Hey man, somebody quote that.
That's a direct quote from Tom Brady.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
A direct quote. I'm pretty sure they said exactly that out their mouth.
Word for word.
I'm sure they had that as a banner up in the locker room.
The thing with Tom Brady. The thing with Tom Brady, though, Tom Brady has a lot of accusations about him, but they never officially proved that he was actually doing it.
Because they didn't want to look it up. They didn't want to investigate it.
They created a whole rule for this dude.
But see, I'm gonna be honest with you. Like in high school, you could ask any high school, college, whatever. Is the honor system is not there. I mean, on Friday nights, coaches, high school coaches, try to steal other teams' sign. You do what you can to get an advantage. You know, when we was at West Point, Oxford used to fly an airplane over West Point Practice Field. Before draw, I mean, people try to find advantages to do it. So
greatness.
Hey man,
JP, I probably should have did that the other week since y'all didn't show up to West Point game.
That's fire.
I wasn't gonna say. I'm gonna say it for that.
Man.
Hey,
my bad, JP.
Hey, I'm gonna plead the fifth, bro. We'll talk about it on the after show.
That brother ain't had to come in all show.
I waited until it was something I knew I was talking about.
JP, who y'all got Friday, man?
Neshoba.
The show was first round.
First round. We'll go to Neshoba.
In the show.
Yeah, first time in 6 years we'd have made the playoffs. Columbus has never made past the second round. So they in 32 years of the school being in existence, they are only made to the playoff. This is their 8th time ever making the playoff.
And they're gonna win it all.
Congratulations, coach.
Yeah, man.
Win it all this year.
Coach all that in the record books.
Yeah, all it took was Mr. Keys to the City.
I know.
Hometown hero.
I'm telling you. Hey, you can do it, y'all can too, man.
See, man, you can be the next Herschel.
You too. Can suffer from CTE.
No. Well, you're right. I do like how the dolphins and the birds be flying in the air. So, do I got my Herschel down pat?
Pretty close.
Like, you want to win games, you gotta watch out for this economy because these groceries are dangerous. Okay,
because the crime will hit back.
The crime will
make
the milk spoil.
Y'all ain't.
No
Y'all got it. I'm just waiting on the runoff.
Oh yeah.
Look, if he
Well,
win it, I mean,
I
what are
think-
we gonna do if he win it?
You know what? We're gonna
Man.
talk about for a week, and it's gonna be it's gonna be
Exactly.
normal after that.
They're like, hey, Trump won, you know.
And it's
President Trump.
Life,
President Trump.
life goes on.
Yeah, it does.
You got to put respect on our president's name.
Ursula win, and then Elon Musk will do something, and we'll forget about it.
Yeah. Something gonna happen.
Eli Musk.
We'll tell you at the after show.
Yeah,
We
we ain't got enough time left in this show now.
do not have enough time.
Well, it's come that time. It's been about an hour. We try to keep the show on the road for about an hour. We appreciate everybody for taking that time out to hang with us, to get a little bit of our sports talk. Hopefully your NFL team is doing well. Me and Terrence so far are doing pretty decent. And the 49ers are doing okay. And, I won't hate on them.
Saints about to bounce. Saints about to turn it around.
Saints better. Well, they play the Steelers. This is the perfect game to turn around.
They are lost.
We going streaking.
Nah,
Streaking in New Orleans.
We ain't losing no more.
Streaking in New Orleans. Mardi Gras time.
You heard me say it with my camera, with my finger. You heard me say it first on here.
I don't know who the coach got next, but y'all can win. Y'all got the Raiders. They struggling too.
Hey,
if a game you can get that game.
Look, after we beat the Chiefs, and then it's gonna no points. Any given Sunday, man.
Well,
Any given Sunday, and that was when we had a head coach and the quarterback.
I will give Eric that
0
because the Colts are they are a little confused. They beat the Chiefs, they went goose egg the next Sunday, and their first game they tied with the Texans, and it was like,
bro,
they trying to figure themselves out.
They trying it
no
out.
closer. Yeah, exactly. Like, you know what? Y'all think we can win with no coach? Let's try it. Try it out.
Man. Anything's possible.
Yeah. You gotta have somebody name down. Go get your boy.
Karen say don't leave out her Eagles. They going strong.
The Eagles going crazy. This is gonna be their best regular season ever. Eliminated in the first round.
Listen, yes, I agree. Yeah. The Eagles are 8-0. The only team to me, and this is just my opinion, the only team they beat, and they beat us, was the Vikings. They whooped the Vikings. Yeah. Now the rest of the games they won, but they beat the Commanders, who's terrible.
Yeah,
they beat
lost to.
Huh? We beat the Commanders.
I said who we lost to.
Oh, they beat the Jaguars who's rough. They beat the Cowboys with their backup. They beat the Steelers with their backup. They beat the Texans who don't have a quarterback.
Hey man, that ain't their fault. They got
they beat them up on their schedule.
They lining them up and knocking them down, man. That's their job.
Hey, if I can't say something about the Eagles, the GM, man, they did an awesome job, bro.
Yeah. The roster
between the roster, they got 2 number 1 picks still. They got number 1 from the Saints, which is about to be a high draft pick. They still got money. They got low contract. Man.
They front office balling, man.
And his favorite receiver from college. I mean, you can't beat that. You find the guy that he liked. I mean, look at Cincinnati. They found the quarterback and went and got the receiver that he liked to throw to. And so it worked.
Well, same way Jacksonville. Get the quarterback and then running back.
Yep. And so it works. They already got chemistry. It makes it a little easier. So I can't hate on the Eagles. They doing what they supposed to do.
Oh no, not at all.
It's just gonna be interesting when they play some of the teams over 500.
They better not play the Saints in the playoff. Upset alert.
When they
flash across the scene.
So in order
on New Year's Day, January 1st.
Yeah. We can get that.
Hey, you said y'all about to win them all. So,
That's what I said. You heard me. You heard. I ain't backing down.
Well, I appreciate you guys. Everybody's watching. We appreciate you guys. Thank you guys for commenting and being a part of the show. Like always, we love to have you next week, but you ain't got to go home, but you got to get up out of here. Deuces. Just kind of jumped out of nowhere. He was like, "Hey man, stuck it out there," and I was like, "How
much you pay for this? You losing money."
People that smack while they eat.
Definitely psycho.
Like it's something that like
I was sitting right beside the woman. You know, it's just that y'all ain't a bitch.
Check us out on YouTube, and we'll be going live on Facebook next Wednesday, 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. Until next time, guys, we'll holler at you. Peace.